as Christians, for us to get the society changed is beyond prayer.
Yeah, exactly. We must be beyond prayer. We must play our part. I don't believe in Christians praying alone. Faith without work is dead. Prayer to God is faith, because we know God will do something. But God has never done something on earth without using the vessels, human vessels, in actualizing what he wants to do. So the church you must count yourself reliable for God to use in any sector. And the church and the Christians must be playing their role in that particular place by standing out as different. Call that one. You are unique, you are special. And let people see you and say, I want to be like that person. That is just it.
So if that's the case, we must get involved. And you quoted the scripture that we are the light of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, that nobody put on a light and put it under the bushel.
Yeah.
That light means direction.
Yes, light
that
is direction.
Means looking at that world with a vision of Raystar to see transform and upright leaders being installed in all tiers of government across various sectors. You mean if a transformer, now, if a transformed man actually appear in the scene, are you telling us with his transformed mind, he can transform politics, he can transform policies, he can transform leadership, he can transform things across the globe?
Yeah. First of all, I want to commend you for the vision behind Raystar Leadership Club. It's a great vision. And I know a lot of people will not know the degree and import of what that actually means in society. And that's a very good one. Christians or leaders can impact any place in the world with their transformed mind. We are in the world, but we are not of the world. That distinction should first of all be cut out. We are in the world, we are not of the world. And being that we are not of the world, the mindset with which we enter into the system is very important. And that is the mindset that the Christian should be able to carry on. I should be able to have rather. How am I going to this? Who am I? You must be able to identify yourself clearly of whom you are and let your standard and principle be set in place before you get involved in anything in life. Once those things are cut out, you discover that you are able to navigate this terrain no matter how rough and bad it is, because you have a principle and a standard you will stand with.
Are you telling me, like in the world, in Romans 12, that we should not, as scripture talks about, we should not conform with the standard of the world. We should be renewing our minds by every day. That is, it takes a renewed mind to be able to develop values.
Yeah. Without a renewed mind, you cannot develop values. That is just the pure truth. The system of the world is very hypocritical and pretentious. And sometimes there are no values. And that is why it's covered. I usually say, after God is government. And the reason God put government in place is for it to check, to have checks and balances in the system. And then you coming in as a Christian, you must be able to know that you are carrying biblical values and biblical principles along with you with regard to how God said things should be done. So with that mindset, when you get involved in anything, you begin to see that the policies that you write or the policies that you make are not only beneficial to you, they are beneficial to every person. That is the Christian mindset. And that is the values that we should go along with. The values that are governed by righteousness. And righteousness means right standing with God. You see, you can be righteous even if you're not a Christian. And that is the truth. You can be righteous even if you're not righteous in the sense that by the law, you are morally good. There are people who are morally good, they are not Christians. You can be morally good. And once you are morally good or you live a Christian life in a system, I think this is the best way to rephrase it. Once you live a Christian life in a system, even if people don't want to become Christians, they become morally good for the general good of every person.